Hey guys, I'm Saurav. Welcome to the channel. This is the second episode of the series 5 photographers edit one photo. So today the image we are seeing here is actually shot by Sagar Tripathi. He's one of the 5 photographers. He's a very good friend of mine and he's an excellent portrait photographer. So this is the original image and this is actually the edited image of 5 different photographers. The link of their Instagram accounts are mentioned in the description below. If you are interested in portrait photography, you should definitely follow them. Okay, so starting with the video, I'll show you how different photographers approach the editing process, right? There are certain steps which are similar, but after a point, the process gets very complex and each and every photographer has a very different workflow. And I will be covering that in this particular video. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Initially, as usual, we do all the basic raw adjustments. As you can see, Anubhav is using a preset for a base look and then he is adjusting the white balance. And this is what I want to tell you people, doesn't matter how good a preset is, each and every photo is different. So even if you're using a preset, you have to tweak a lot of things to make sure it fits your image. After adjusting the white balance, HSL Slider is used, and HSL Slider is a very important tool and it is being used by everyone. It is mostly used for controlling the hues and the luminosity of the colors. Everyone is using Photoshop in the advanced stage. Me, Sagar and Ray are using Healing Brush tool to remove certain distractions. Anubhav is using frequency separation for the skin. After that, we focus on dodging and burning. But again, in dodging and burning, everyone has a different workflow. Dodging and burning is a very important step because it gives the image a kind of a 3D depth. But again, as I said, everyone has a very different workflow. Anubhav spends very less time in dodge and burn and his main focus is on overall global dodge and burn. Whereas Ray and Sagar spend a lot of time in local dodging and burning and global dodging and burning. Dodging and burning is a very important step in their workflow. I do a very basic dodge and burn with a simple curves layer and a bit of masking. And here it's not that there is any right or wrong way to dodge and burn. Some people spend few minutes on dodging and burning, whereas some people also take a lot of hours just to dodge and burn the image. After I'm done with dodging and burning, I use Color Efex Pro plugin by Google Nick to add a bit of dynamic contrast, a bit of glow and a warmer look. Now it's not that you can't achieve this effect with Lightroom or Photoshop, but as a landscape photographer, I have used Color Efex Pro a lot and I've gotten used to this workflow. So I use it even when I'm editing portraits. I don't have the same workflow, but still I find this plugin to be very useful. Sagar and Ray use various techniques, one of them being selective color for unifying the skin color. Now lighting can be one of the reasons why the skin color doesn't look uniform. There can be a lot of reasons, so to fix that they are adjusting the colors so the skin looks uniform. Other parts might also get affected of the same color. To avoid that, Ray is using masking. What Anubhav does after dodging and burning is a bit different here. He's using a flare image on top of the original image, which looks like a natural sun flare, adding to the feel of the image. Now I really like the idea of using sun flare and it doesn't look artificial because of the less opacity, and this is something I will also try in future. And this is the main objective of the video. I'm not here to teach you how to edit an image. I'm here to show different workflows. When you see different workflows of various photographers or various editors, you don't have to copy someone. You are a different creative individual, you should have your own creative approach. But at the same time, you should also get inspired by others and add to your style. Now this tip won't only help you in editing but also to help you in photography as well. Ray is using different color filters to add colors to the image, and then he's using levels. The reason why he's using levels is basically he wants to adjust how much is it affecting the shadows and highlights. After that, he adds a slight sun glow. Vinay on the other hand does everything in camera raw for this particular image. His workflow mostly consists of color grading and he spends a majority of time in it. He first analyzes the image and then tries to understand what kind of mood he wants to create, and that is the first step he does before actually proceeding with the color grading. After he's sure what kind of image he wants, he uses RGB curves, split toning, HSL slider and also camera calibration for color grading. Sagar at the end uses a brush and does some local exposure adjustments with a bit of skin retouching. Anubhav here is making the details of the eyes pop out a bit. At the end, Ray used curves for adding some contrast, and I actually took the image into Lightroom and did some minor adjustments. So this is the final results of all the 5 photographers. Let us know in the comments below which edit you loved the most. As you can see, everyone has a different approach. I was using a plugin. Ray and Sagar again spent a lot of time in local and global dodging and burning. Anubhav started with a preset, and then again he added a sun flare. He had a very different workflow. Vinay on the other hand didn't use Photoshop at all. He did everything in Camera Raw, and that is the message I want to give you people. There is no right or wrong way to edit an image. It all depends on your style, and it's very important to have your own style and then improve it. That's how you will improve not only as an editor but also as a photographer. That's it from this video, guys. Thank you Vinay, Ray, Anubhav and Sagar for taking out time and helping out. Not only I have learned different ways of editing an image, but I think even you guys did, right? And if you like the video, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed for more such content, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.